Hey everybody, one that always bored, never boring. Just a quick video today to round up some various different pieces of news from Games Workshop. First of all, pre-orders are reopening this weekend. That is Saturday the 8th of May. I reported earlier that Games Workshop had stopped releasing new products and had cancelled all pre-orders for forthcoming products whilst they did whatever it is they're doing behind the scenes so that they can continue business as normal. I'm not going to go through all of the pre-orders that are going up this weekend, but there are two that caught my eye. One is the new Necromunda Box Set. When I was a kid, I loved Necromunda. Necromunda was a game that I played a lot, and when it came back, I was really excited about it. But I didn't really like the piecemeal way that they continued to release things, and they put little rules here and there in various different supplements and packs and cards. And I kind of just lost interest a little bit in it, and I never really expanded it any further, and it's one of those games now that I just don't play anymore. The core set had lovely miniatures and lovely scenery which will get used for all sorts of different things, but Necromunda itself isn't something I'm going to be playing anymore. But this new core set does look really nice. For some reason it repeats the Escher gang from the original core set, but instead of the Goliaths this time you also get the Delac gang, the spooky vampire looking folk. And it includes a bunch of Mortalis columns and walls, which are the modular wall sections. And I don't know what it is about these, but I don't really like them that much. I don't like them half as much as a lot of the other Games Workshop terrain. I think it might be to do with the way they've painted them in all of the promo pictures. It kind of looks like the tops of them aren't finished. But that's just me. It also includes all of the barricades and objectives that were in the original core set. And those are really useful for futuristic and industrial and cyberpunk tabletop battles. The only other pre-order that caught my eye is the Necromunda transfer sheet, which is for terrain pieces, and it includes 499 different decals. And there's some really interesting stuff in there. There's wanted posters, there's industrial do not enter signs, there's various different gang signs, zone numbering, logos, all kinds of really interesting things that would be useful not just for Necromunda but for any post-apocalyptic cyberpunk setting. And I can see those selling very well indeed. In fact, I can see those selling out in seconds. But they are very, very cool. There are also new releases for Blood Bowl and Dire Chasm. I'm going to put a link in the video description to the Warhammer Community page so that you can see exactly what is coming up. But I am moving on, because the second thing I wanted to mention is that Games Workshop have teased the contents of the next issue of White Dwarf magazine. That's issue 464. And although I don't think it's anything to get particularly excited about, I thought it was worth mentioning to those people who hadn't already noticed that there will be a small amount of content in that magazine for Warhammer Quest Cursed City. It's just some developer notes introducing the 8 main characters of the game. A fluff piece, really, that might have a little bit of an insight into some of the behind-the-scenes decisions, but really is just sort of like promo spiel. White Dwarf magazine is produced well in advance of its release date, so I'm not really reading too much into it, but it is pretty much the kind of content that I expected to see in the last issue, 463, and therefore I thought it was worth mentioning that there is going to be a little bit coming up. Finally, of course, the big news for anybody who hasn't noticed is all this week we have Warhammer Fest 2021 online. Every day they're going to be showing new products, and while I'm not really playing much 40k and Age of Sigmar at the moment, and I'm not really getting too excited about new products for those game lines, there should be a few things that I will be talking about later in the week as they get revealed. On Monday the 3rd, they're going to be talking about Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Tuesday the 4th, they're talking about Warhammer 40k. Wednesday the 5th, they're talking about Black Library. Thursday the 6th, they're talking about Warhammer boxed games. And while that's quite an all-encompassing subject, I'm pretty much assuming that they're going to be talking about all of those bookshelf games that turn up at Barnes & Noble, so Space Marine Adventures, Blitz Bowl, and those other games that were teased earlier in the year. On Friday the 7th, they're talking about Warhammer 40k again, because obviously it's their flagship game. And then on Saturday the 8th, they have a mystery surprise, which could be anything. So Thursday the 6th and Saturday the 8th, I certainly will be tuning in to find out what's going on there, because there's a possibility there's going to be something for me to get excited about. And of course, I'm already interested in the new Space Marine Adventures game, which I will certainly be picking up if I get a chance to. But I think that covers everything for now. This is just a very quick roundup of what we can expect over the coming week, and also a reminder to save your pennies because pre-orders are coming back. That's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like button. If you really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.